Recently, Dave Ramsey came out and he said the following. This is unbelievable to anyone in the financial world. He said that you should be able, if you structure your portfolio the right way, you should be able to comfortably withdraw 8% in retirement. Here's an article from Morningstar that talks about it. And by the way, what is he really doing here? If you take a look at what he's really saying, he says this. He says that when you invest your money, you should be able to earn, 12% per year. That's what he says you should be able to earn over time, 12% a year. And his thinking is if you take 8% out for income, what do you have? 4% left over for inflation. Now, on the surface, that makes sense. I mean, that's kind of cool, but here's the problem. The problem is right here. This is the problem. And if you go back to this Morningstar article, what are they really talking about? They're saying, hey, Dave, heads up, dude, what are you thinking? They say, first of all, what is the statistical probability that the stock market's going to earn 12% a year every year for the rest of your life? And guess what? If you retire in a bull market, that might work. But guess what? The markets are not always bull markets, are they? Sometimes they are bear markets. In fact, sometimes they are flat markets. I got to ask you a question. How comfortable are you assuming in your retirement that you should put all your money in the stock market, and how comfortable are you with the market earning 12% a year? Like, how comfortable are you that that's what's really going to happen? I got to tell you, you know who's not comfortable? Every single person who understands investing is not comfortable with that assumption. So, well, Morningstar says, if you kind of scroll down here, I'll make this nice and big. It's right here. It's hard to see this, but right here, he is deeply wrong. That's what Morningstar says. It's kind of, right here. He is deeply wrong. In other words, they're saying, Dave, and I got to agree with him, Dave, we love you when it comes to your advice in helping young families get on a path of financial success. Now, think about what he tells young families. He says, hey, get out of debt, save a lot of money, live below your means, invest intelligently for growth. That's all beautiful, beautiful advice if you are young and trying to get on the right path. However, Dave, I love you, brother, but when it comes to your retirement income advice, when you say, hey, if you're retired, put all your money in growth stocks and take 8% for income, I'm sorry, my man, but that's going to bankrupt families. That is deeply wrong. So here you go. Dave Ramsey, you are so good at what you are focusing on, which is helping young families get on the right path. You are so good at that. Stop. I'm begging you, stop telling these people that they can expect 12% returns in retirement and take 8% income, because that, my friend, you are going to bankrupt a lot of families with that kind of advice. So if you're watching this, don't do that. Just don't do that, right? Instead, be smarter. Be smarter, have a real income plan in retirement, and 8%, I'm sorry, my man, but that is pie in the sky.